is Al Thompson from the Zed. We've got Tara Lee from KG over here, Megan Wade representing both our stations here as well. We're here to kick off another round with our Build a Kid to Cure. This is our 4th annual. I want to thank everybody for coming out here. I know we've got a lot of tradespeople on hand. A reminder, tradespeople, don't leave when we're done. We want to get a group picture in front of the house that wasn't 2 days ago, which is amazing to consider the fact that, which by the way, somebody made mention that we should maybe try and keep this crew together and either build houses, or maybe we can get the Ronald McDonald House built a little sooner if we just get all you guys together to do this, because that's an amazing work. We have a few people who are going to come up and say a few words here today and let us know what this is all about and what it is that we're doing here. And this is our 4th year for the Build a Kid to Cure. Our 8th annual Golf a Kid to Cure. It goes August 27th at Alberta Springs, which is a great time. Are we full? No? Okay, so we do have some room for that. Between that and our Build a Kid, over the years, we've helped raise over $850,000 to help out with the kids. The Ronald McDonald House of Central Alberta are the beneficiaries of the Golf a Kid and the Build a Kid here this year, which is fantastic. Lynn is here. She's going to talk a little bit in a few minutes to tell us kind of where we're at as far as the house goes. So, without further ado, we'll start bringing up some of our representatives to speak on behalf of various organizations and representing the City of Red Deer first and foremost. I'd like to call up Frank Wong. Frank, just hold that there and then he can... Great. Good to see you.
Thank you, Al. Good morning, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Mayor Morris Foyling and my colleagues on Red Deer Council, I'm honored to be here on the launch of the Build a Kid to Cure project. I was here 2 or 3 years ago. We were in Inglewood, and actually Al's right about keeping this crew together. That's when I mentioned that the city should hire these people because, you know, we would be on time and on budget. However, when I got here and the frame is up already, and the 2 Daves told me it only took a day, it screwed up my whole train of thought. I was going to mention in 30 days, they're going to beat us in the opening of the Doll Center revitalization, which is in the 2nd year now, and our transit terminal parquet, which is over a year now. They're both 3 or 4 months delayed. So, but now, I can't really say that because obviously you're going to beat them to the opening for sure now. But I'm really impressed with Dave's board of directors and the many volunteers. And I wish we can actually hire some of you guys. But, you know, I want to relay an incident. I was at the Optimus dinner, and I had an unfortunate incident. They drew my name as last. So Hugh Kellogg and his friends told me I should donate to a couple of causes because I didn't need the money. So actually at the telethon at the mall, I give them back half the money. And I want to give back some money to, we have a program called CARE. This is to help the underprivileged people for our recreation facilities, especially we have an increase last week. So I hope to give them some money as well. Like Hugh said, easy come, easy go. So I hope in a month I'm going to come back here and go through the house. And I mentioned to Dave that last year I must have been a poor golfer. He never invited me last year, but I did golf twice over the years. Even the one we only played 7 holes, and they kept all our money. So anyway, thank you, and I'll relay this progress to City Council for you. Thanks.
Thanks, Frank. I like how easily Hugh was spending your money for you too, Frank. That was nice. I remember that golf tournament as well. That was that's why we moved it a little bit sooner. We're into August now, which has worked out for us at least last year anyhow. So I also want to take a moment as well to thank all of our tradespeople that are here, because one of the things, and we try and relay this on the radio all the time, is that we have a great group of people that are together and with the Central Alberta Home Builders, and of course with Sorrento Homes and all the people that get gathered up. What people I think don't tend to realize, and we try to make them realize, is that you guys are out here building this house while you're actually doing your jobs and trying to build other houses for other people. So what you guys do is absolutely amazing, and it doesn't go unnoticed, and for that we're greatly appreciative of that. So thank you so much. Now, the Ronald McDonald House Central Alberta has been on everybody's radar for a while now, and it's of course what is going to receive the benefits of the golf tournament and the Build a Kid to Cure. And Lynn Radford is here, and Lynn is going to talk a little bit. I should also remember Jennifer is here as well. Put your hand up, Jennifer. There you go. Jennifer McGee is here from Ronald McDonald House. But Lynn's going to come up and say a couple of words to let us know about what's happening with the Ronald McDonald House Central Alberta.
Thanks a lot, Al. Well, welcome everybody, and thanks again. What a nice crew to have out here to see all of this. And at Ronald McDonald House, we are so appreciative of this venture happening, this project happening. We're just needing still just over $1.5 million to be able to complete Ronald McDonald House, and we're working diligently to getting it done. And the proceeds from this house and the golf tournament will definitely help us a long ways towards that. We really appreciate that. When you look at the statistics that there are 17 neonatal units or beds available in Red Deer Regional Hospital, and most of the time there's 20 babies in those beds out of the 17, so they double up some of those beds. It'll tell you that the need of Ronald McDonald House, because these are families of these sick babies or children that are in the pediatrics unit that will be utilizing the house, and it is well needed in our community. So if you ever hear someone saying, we don't need a house, Ronald McDonald House, let me tell you, you talk to some of those families that are there anywhere from 3 days to 45 days, and they'll tell you, yes, we do need a Ronald McDonald House. So thank you very much for bringing this to fruition for us. We really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to serving meals out here for you guys.
Thank you, Lynn. It's one thing in working closely at various things is that if you really want to get something done, there's a few people you work with and you get behind it, and Lynn Radford is one of those people, and she gets things done. So we greatly appreciate that, Lynn. Now, one of the, when this started, this is our 4th annual Build a Kid to Cure, and it was an idea that started a little while back and was brought forth by the Sorrento Homes gang, and the committee got together, and this is a great idea, and one of the things that sticks with me throughout the whole thing is, A, what a great unique idea, building a house within 30 days, which we may have to take a couple days off to make the 30 days the way you guys are going. But just a group that steps up to the plate like Sorrento Homes, and one of the guys that we've had the opportunity to create a relationship with, who loves to get up here and speak, loves to talk to everybody. Hopefully he's here. I'd like to call up Mark from Sorrento Homes. Is Mark here? Oh, stuck. Really? Yeah, how convenient. How convenient. All right, is Dan here? Dan's here. Where's Dan? Because Dan loves to talk just as much. There he is. I think Dan likes to talk even more, so. Thanks, buddy.
Well, I wasn't really prepared for this, but we're here again for another year, and every year the guys seem to amaze me every year. They framed the house in one day this year, so that's great, and hopefully we can beat our days that we had last year, which we did in 25 days last year, so we'll see what we can do and hopefully go from there. I'd like to thank all the trades guys for all their volunteer time and all the hard work that they put into this house to make it happen, and makes my job easy. So thanks to everybody.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. Does this cause grief with other people you're building homes for, though, and they go, you can do this in a day?
No, not at all.
Okay. Actually, I remember Tara Veer giving, I think it was last year, was given the gears because of that. Yeah, absolutely. The other one of our major sponsors that's been along with us here for the ride for a while is the Canadian Home Builders Association, and we have a great organization here in Alberta that helps out in central Alberta, and we'd like to call up the, I guess he's the incoming president of the Canadian Home Builders Association. Please welcome Steve Laibon. Watch your step.
All right, well, I guess this is our 4th year being involved, and I'd just like to take a quick second to to say thanks, I guess, on behalf of our association and our board of directors. And I look up on that list and I see lots of our members' names on there, and I think we're all really proud of what gets accomplished here, and it says a lot, you know, I think about the talent and professionalism and the generosity of our members and our industry as a whole, when we can really, you know, pull together and achieve some really great things and maybe look past some of the other stuff that, you know, kind of gets caught in the day-to-day. Being in this industry, I think we have a special appreciation for what the team at Sorrento, you know, accomplishes here. To do something like this in 25 days, never mind 30, really is an amazing accomplishment, and they should be very proud of that. So congratulations, guys, and thanks to all the trades and suppliers who step forward and help us out every year. And it's obviously going to a great cause this year, and I think we all look forward to seeing that Ronald McDonald House get going. So thank you.
Thanks, Steve. Thank you, Steve. Now, with the Build-A-Cure, which is an amazing thing, and the fact that a house gets built in 30 days, and we've done the golf tournament, but one of the things that I really enjoy about the golf tournament angle of it is that we all get the chance to get together and remember why it is we're doing what we're doing. And that, of course, is to, you know, to help out with the kids, and whether it was kids' cancer care or whether it's Ronald McDonald House, it all comes around full circle, and it's all one big group. And there's one guy who is no bigger believer in that, and has been a part of putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort over the years, and can tell you better than anybody as to why it is we're here and doing what it is that we're doing here today. So please welcome Mr. Dave Wild.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thanks, Al. Everybody else kind of ad-lib, but I have too many people that I want to say thank you to, so bear with me if I do consult my notes. But I'd like to welcome you all and thank you all for coming to our kickoff for the 4th annual. It's just such a pleasure to see everyone here, all the tradespeople that are just ready to get going and get this house done. We really want to thank Sorrento Homes and the team for the job that gets done here and how everybody works so closely together. It takes so much dedication, and it's a huge commitment on all of the tradespeople to time this so that they can work in there with the other trades and get the house done. And I really appreciate your efforts. Thank you. To the tradespeople, thank you for your time and cooperation. All that you show working with each other in such a tight time frame and working conditions that you're not used to. It takes a special effort, and thank you. To the suppliers for your donations to the project, your efforts along with the trades indeed do make it possible to make a large donation to our charity each year. And without you, we would not be making the dollars that we do make. Special thanks to all the restaurants that are feeding our families, or are feeding our workers. That's all, we're one big family. But all the restaurants that are feeding the workers on the project every day, thank you. Special thanks to McDonald's for the muffins and the coffee today, and to Kevin Glover for the donuts. Please make sure to eat them. They're here for everybody to enjoy. We're proud to say that this year, every cent that is raised will stay in the city of Red Deer. When we started this project, it was one of the requests of Sorrento and the team that at least half the dollars stay within central Alberta, Red Deer. In the past, we've split it with charities in Red Deer and Research for Kids Cancer Care. This year, now with the home being built, our committee, along with everyone else, decided this was a good time to make it 100% going to our local charity, Ronald McDonald House, Central Alberta. So when you see that house going up, you'll know that every one of you have a part in it. Another thanks to CKGY and the Z for their continued support every year. Without the valuable airtime that you guys provide us, it would be difficult for us to get the sponsorships that we are able to get. and thank you for your efforts. And also Central Alberta Home Builders, CHBA Central Alberta. I'm still from when I was on the board, we called it the other way around. I'd like to thank them for their commitment. They came in and helped us out when one of our major sponsor backed out. They committed for a 2-year term that was remaining on that commitment, and have since agreed to another 3 years. We're good till the end of next year, and we hope that when that expires that we'll be able to continue on and renew for another 3. I'd also like to thank the people from Ronald McDonald House Central Alberta who have been attending our meetings and helping us to coordinate things like the coffee for this morning, the pancake breakfast that we do on the parade day. They helped us with stuff for that, and having Ronald show up at it, and then for the closing ceremonies we have a couple of the characters booked, so when you guys come for the wind-up, be sure to bring your kids, because that's what it's all about. But thank you to Ronald McDonald House. The final people that I really like to thank is our board, the people that meet at once a month, once every couple of weeks, depending on where we're at during it. We've been doing the Build a Kid to Cure for 4 years, and the Golf a Kid for the last 8. It's nice to work with people where we know everybody on the board knows what needs to be done, and they just do it. And we get together at our meetings, and it's well, we're on track. We've got this done. We've got this done, and we expect to be done early. And it makes my job so much easier to know that all I have to do is make sure everybody speaks in turn. That's all. The rest is looked after. So big thanks to all of our committee. And in closing, we look forward to seeing everybody here at the wind-up on Sunday, August the 8th, I believe it is. And like I said, bring your families. It's to celebrate what you guys have done. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dave. Dave pretty much has said it all. That's the deal. That's why we're here. That's what we're doing. We are, of course, inviting everybody to keep an eye on the house, and I know Renee does a great video for us to see at the end of all of it for our golf tournament as well. But to all of the tradespeople, again, thank you so much for everything that you guys do. Make sure you stick around because we do want to get a group picture in front of the house that you guys have built. And to everybody else that came out here today, again, greatly appreciated on behalf of us at the Z and KG, and just as Central Albertans, we greatly appreciate everything that you guys do, and we look forward to seeing the house when it's all said and done. So thank you very much, guys.